weeks ago. Tried to upload this 2 weeks ago, but this camera was just being mean to me, so I couldn't. But we're doing it again. Take 2. This time we're gonna talk about my autumn favorites, even though it is late December. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with my favorite clothes. I'm just gonna talk about clothes that I got new during this autumn. The first one is this polka dot jacket that I got in one of my past vlogs. This jacket is just so cute, and I'm really into like the polka dot and also like the stripes. Like you can see on my tights here, I'm really into the stripes right now. So stripes and polka dots are something I'm just into right now. So this polka dot jacket I love because of the pleated design with like the buttons in the front, and I think I really like collared tops. It might just be because my like uniform for work has a collar and I'm just like used to it, but I think I really like the collared look. So yeah, and I will always prefer things that are like a little bit off-center in terms of just like design choice wise. So yeah, this jacket kind of just embodies everything that I am into lately. So it has to be mentioned in this favorites video. But the next one is these shoes. These are also something that I got new this autumn because my shoes that I've been wearing for the past 2 or 3 years are just totally like worn out. So it was just time to get a new pair. These are Adidas Taekwondo something with like and it comes with ribbons for the laces, and they actually come with regular black shoelaces as well, because I think the ribbons will probably get dirty pretty quickly. I wish they came with spare ribbon shoelaces, but honestly, I think those can actually just be found if I were to look for it. So yeah. The next 2 for the clothes section is this Issey Miyake pleat bag. These were a gift from someone that I like hisashiburi like met after a while of like not meeting them, and they're just like nice enough to gift me this amazing bag. Yeah, I really want to draw attention to this bag because it's just so simple and like just chic. Like I really like it. I feel like it can go with anything. I can't wait to use it on just like a day out where I don't really have to carry much. Okay, on to the next section, which is music. During this autumn, I've been kind of on the vibe of listening to music in a way where I just kind of pick a couple artists that I like and just like go to their profile on Spotify and hit shuffle. So yeah, I think for the music section, I've only really listed artists, and then the only song that I've really listed is Not Cute Anymore by Eyelet. So yeah, my top artists for this autumn are going to be Nate Sib, Prime, Only Woke, and Just Be. If you are familiar with them, I think you can get the vibe. It's just very like upbeat, almost techno, but it's like kind of techno in the way where it's very like people would probably call it TikTok music, which is like kind of cringe to say, but I don't know, that's just kind of the sound that I'm into right now. And I'm gonna ask editing me to put in some of my top songs from each artist right here. So these are just a few songs that I've been addicted to listening to this season. And then again, not cute anymore, which is a total curveball, but it just came out this autumn, or like right before autumn, so I've been listening to that a lot. Okay, the next section is going to be movies and media, or really just series, because there are like two main series that I was like really into. And those are The Glory and Stranger Things. I've really been on the dark vibe. The Glory is just a classic, I feel like, K-drama. I personally really just love stories about like underdog stories or like revenge stories, which is obviously what The Glory is all about. I just love how every like little detail is like connected, and you can kind of figure out what's gonna happen next, but the story is kind of told in a way where you doubt yourself while watching and you don't really know what's gonna happen next, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's the same thing with Stranger Things as well. At the time of filming this, it is December 27th. It's like 12 a.m. right now. The like volume 2 of season 5 of Stranger Things just came out. I am not watching it until New Year's because I have to watch it with my boyfriend. But I have already come across a few spoilers, and I'm just okay. I'm gonna get so sidetracked if I start talking about this now, but I just like I started watching Stranger Things like from the beginning, like from season 1 for the first time ever this autumn. And I've just been so hooked on it. Like it's so good. Up until now, I haven't had Netflix, so I haven't really had access to watching it. But yeah, so I started watching it this autumn, and I'm just so obsessed. And I am so scared about how it's gonna end. I'll probably talk about it again, just because it's kind of the only thing I've been thinking about recently. So yeah, hopefully just from whatever that little ramble I just went on, you can tell that that's something I've just been obsessed with. Okay, taking my mind off of Stranger Things, I'm gonna move on to my final category for this video, which is cafes. There are 3 cafes that I'm gonna mention in this video that I went to for the first time this autumn. These 3 are all cafes that I enjoyed and I would love to go back to again, and I'll elaborate more on why. The first one is gonna be Ryugetsudo. This is so all 3 of these are going to be very like chill, quiet vibe cafes. So like if you're looking for a chill time, go to any of these cafes. But Ryugetsudo is really nice. It's like a classic kind of okay, maybe not classic, but it's like a kisaten. Like very retro. That's what I was looking for. Retro. It has that kind of old grandma vintage feel. So if that's something you're into, I would definitely go there. Essentially the concept for this cafe is it's like a listening cafe, it's a music cafe. And I feel like recently if you were to say listening cafe or music cafe, people would probably think about like vinyl records and stuff like that. This isn't necessarily vinyl records, but if you're into classical music, then this is your vibe. They kind of have like a rule, if you were to go to this cafe, that you really like, they don't want you to talk very much. They really want you to just be there to listen to the music that they play for you. Although I didn't go, when I went, they have this like room where you go in and you you like can't talk at all. Like that room specifically, you cannot talk. So it's like a cafe you should go by yourself. Actually, I would say, at least for your first time, I think it'd be nice to go by yourself and go to that room where you like can't talk and you just have to like be there in the moment and listen to the music, which I want to do next time. I want to go again and just kind of be there. The first time I went, I actually really liked because I went with my friend and we could like just enjoy it together, and we didn't go to that room, we just kind of like went and hung out in like the general space where anyone can be. So yeah, if you were to go with a friend and you want to just have like a quiet conversation, you can still do that. But yeah, so Yugetsudo is going to be at the first one on this list. Number 2, I'm going to say Songbird Coffee. Songbird is known for their like curry rice, and they have like garlic flakes on it with a soft-boiled egg on top so that it kind of looks like a bird's nest, which is really cute. The reason why I went specifically like during this time was because I saw on, I think it was TikTok, they had like a Christmas themed drink, but yeah, for some reason when I went they didn't have it, even though that post that I saw was from this year. But anyway, it's too late now because it's past Christmas, but you know, who knows, maybe next year. Anyway, the curry was really good, and it came with like little, I think it was chicken actually, which is kind of sad if you think about it as like a bird's nest, but it tasted good though. Yeah, I think they do have other food. They had like another kind of curry, if I remember correctly, and then just like assortment of drinks. I got their Olay, so yeah, they didn't have lattes on their menu. Right now I'm kind of trying to get versed in espresso-based drinks, but I went for the Olay because that's what they had. But it was really good. I feel like Olays usually are not very coffee forward, just because it's like a hand drip technique instead of espresso, but I think yeah, they made it quite dense coffee-wise, and it was really good. So, and the space was really nice as well. It's just like kind of minimal, modern, and if you got like a window seat, it like overlooked the road and like a little river, so it's just, you know, nice vibes. And the last one I'm gonna talk about is Misoro. This is another cafe where you can just go by yourself or with a friend, maybe 2 friends. Definitely not with a bigger group of people because they have very limited seating, but it's like half underground, dim lighting all day sort of vibe, and the only thing on their menu is, I believe it was like coffee, and then coffee with milk, and then shortbread sticks. You can pick 1 or 2 pieces, and there was like one more thing I think, but it was another just like small snack item type of thing. So it really isn't like, oh, I'm gonna go because it's like super Instagrammable or whatever. I'm just gonna go because I want some place to just chill and kind of, I don't know, have a conversation with my friend or be with myself type of vibe. If that's what you want, I would recommend it. And I do believe they have a rule. You can only take pictures of like what's in front of you on the table. They don't really want you to like have your phone moving around and snapping pictures where like other people could potentially be caught on camera. So yeah, I only took this one photo, but that's something to keep in mind if you are looking for a place where you can take pictures and stuff. I wouldn't go here. But yeah, if you're purely looking for vibes and just a comfortable place to hang out, Misora is really nice. If you want to know what the cafe like interior looks like, I'll put links for everything in the description. Like Google Maps, they have photos of the interior there so you can take a look. And actually, speaking of those photo taking rules and stuff, I believe you get to the like asks that if you were to like visit there and if you want to like take pictures or videos and stuff, that you just at least like ask or let the staff know before you do that. Just because it is more of like a chill, laid back vibe, and they don't really want customers to be like anxious about being taken like photos of. So if you were to go, I would just kind of let the staff know that you're interested in taking photos or videos when you go. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I want to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if there are any other categories that you want me to include, because I feel like these favorites videos that I've done, this is only the second one that I've done, but it's kind of short, you know? I feel like there could be more for me to talk about, so let me know if there are any categories of favorite things that you want me to talk about. And I'll see you next time. Bye!